And I can show
All right, here we are at the Pioneer site meeting. Got Dr. Kosofsky here, and it's not fiber optic bronchoscopy, it's flexible
So check
intubation.
This out. We'll take the tube, we preload it in the nose.
Okay, and this would be a 6.5, right, Mike?
This is a 6.5 or a 6.0.
Okay. And I think we're using a bigger one today because that's what he had.
No, this is and we have this.
Actually,
you see me?
this is that's a bigger tube.
Okay.
There we go. And so if you come here, Jen,
All right.
we can see. You can start to see with the camera, with the light, you can kind of see
Okay.
the tube tip right at the back of the mouth. You can sometimes see that in patients. So that's a really well loaded tube in there.
All right.
So then here.
So you're saying have that just coming out, pointing down the right direction.
Exactly.
And do they gag on that much or no?
If they're topicalized, they'll be good.
Okay. And topicalized is either the popsicle stick with the gauze with the viscous lidocaine that you do, or gargling.
Correct.
5 cc's for a minute, spit, 5 cc's for another minute, spit, and then drip it on the back is the way I saw, and then you use the ice cream.
And so correct. So
On the
now we're
stick.
bypassing all the nares.
Okay.
To move soft tissue.
So what do you do?
You just place it.
Okay.
It's 2 to 3 pounds of lift, and compared to your normal straight blade is 25 pounds.
Okay.
It's in.
And so there you're getting like kind of a challenging
Because all you're doing is placing camera.
challenging
Yeah.
You
passage.
don't have to worry about placing
Okay.
it against the
Too high
teeth
up.
unless you're careless.
All right.
Because the rock
That's
is
right.
You want to try that new toy?
Just
Well, here, hold up. It's just the guy's face.
Most of them. Hopefully they're removed by the time you guys.
Yeah, so that's definitely a narrow target. Okay, there you are.
so it's a small rock.
And so Mike, say how you're moving that whole tube, because you're not steering with your thumb when you're at that point. You're moving the whole
Most
tube
people don't know
itself,
how to
right?
use it.
Yeah.
So it's different.
So is that with your left hand?
Yeah. Then I push
And
them.
then this is what
Okay.
you guys use now.
So the key for this is having the patient not fight you. And the key for that is good topicalization.
Yeah, I had a bad.
And maybe dexmedetomidine that Dr. Lara was talking about.
That leaves you.
We just need some blue.
We have
So
a range
here, if you wanna,
but it looks like this.
this is interesting.
It's much smaller.
This,
So,
this
These models I think are a little bit hard to maneuver, but with a person,
Okay.
everything's a little
This is
bit
called a hyper
more looped up,
Yeah, definitely.
and you don't get this plastic resistance on plastic.
Exactly.
Kind of the concept is preload the tube
That looks too
in the
big.
nose,
So that's what
and then you
I'm used
place
to.
place the scope in, and by preloading the tube, you bypass all the turbinates, so there's less chance for any trauma to the area to make it more bloody, to make it
So
bleed.
the angle,
Yeah.
so the
And
angle
once
is the same.
once you're through the tube, and then you get to view the cords,
We just need the other ones. Are they the
you
same
use
price?
this thing right here
Okay.
to angulate the tip of the probe like
And then,
this.
yeah, hold those closer to each other since it's a zoomed in kind of video.
Yeah, the actual
Okay.
piece
Here, I'll
of the
tilt.
Glidescope.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
the
ahead.
camera.
So
Yeah.
like this. So this is
Yeah,
pulling down on it.
Okay.
This is pushing up.
Okay.
You're pretty much gonna be pushing up mostly. When you're in the nose,
This has
if
a
you wanna
camera
come
in
here,
it.
Yeah.
Jason,
This one already in there?
you can use your hand to twist it, your arm to twist it like this
Right.
to find a
And
direction.
then how much are these ones?
Or you can twist it a little bit up with your fingers, but you can use.
And that's your left hand that's kind of
Right.
influencing that.
Exactly, and then move it up and down
Okay.
as you need it. But mostly I just go like this, I twist it, move it like that, and then push it through.
How many do you have to do until you're good at it?
This is
I probably
This is a
like
hyper-regulated four.
probably
That's a
a
standard.
lot,
Okay.
like probably 5.
Yeah, I mean, because I play video games with my kids and they crush me
Yeah,
because I don't play video games.
right.
So I think it might be kind of like you get used to the screen and the hand
So here,
coordination. and shit.
Which makes your footprint like this.
so the
Because
patient's,
we don't.
patient's
we do
sitting
not
up
make
like this,
standard
this is a loaded
geometries
tube right
Because
here.
these things are garbage and we're trying very hard
Yeah,
not
I
to
don't like those.
sell
big
them.
ones.
Yeah.
I have personally used both of these on patients and I will never. The only reason this is in my box is because for the last 3 weekends, I've been at difficult airway course. I've been at the SAM convention and all kinds of things, so I showcase what not to use.
So-
I'm so used to when you see that view looking at a tube. But there, the camera is your tube. The camera is your.
It is the same
There,
angle, it is,
That's
it's
the
Yeah.
crown right there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if you usually go go for a 4, you better go for a 3.
And then I would hub the
Because you
tube
won't
up against
have
their nose.
space.
Okay.
Like
It
that.
is. It is.
Yeah.
And then I would, from
They
there,
don't have this option.
I guess what you could do is,
CMAC does not have a
No,
total
no.
disposal.
And so to summarize the preparation of the patients, glycopyrrolate to dry them up while you're getting ready, plus or minus superior laryngeal nerve block while you're getting ready, giving them, in your method, it's the viscous lidocaine on the back of the stick wrapped with some gauze, and then you keep adding more viscous lidocaine to refresh it, and then you kind of go deeper and see what they can tolerate. Make sure they have no gag. Let it drip down. They may cough a little. That's spreading it around, and then pretty soon they have no airway reflexes, and then that's when you do this.
The rigid stylet. And I've been in RT for over 10 years. I did a lot of combat
All right.
trauma stuff in the
Gonna
military.
stop the video here.
Combat surgeries. I've done amputation,